Hey guys, Kane733 here, and welcome to another video, where today we'll be reviewing Taurus, the new movie starring Colson Baker, aka Machine Gun Kelly. For those of you who don't know the plot or who haven't seen the movie, Taurus tells the story of Cole, a young, rich, and famous musician who is looking for the inspiration to record one last song, but is struggling with his demons. This movie features MGK as Cole, Naomi Wild, Maddie Harrison, Ruby Rose, Lil TJ, Lil Meats, and Scoop McNairy. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. One of my favorite scenes from this movie is the freestyle scene with Lil TJ. It showed the creative process of making music, and it's how it used to be humble to your fans. When Cole was interacting with the pizza guy, saying that this is an American Idol, when the fan asked to freestyle for him and TJ made a good point that without your fans, there's no him. There's no Cole Taurus. There's no Lil TJ. There's no anyone without your fans. That message, I felt, resonated with me. The interactions with Cole's daughter in the movie were awesome and adorable. Kind of reminded me of that one scene from Barnyard with Maddie and Otis. It was awesome. And this movie honestly reminded me of Gus Van Sant's Last Days. I think that's what it's called. Something like that. It was inspired by Kurt Cobain. 2005 released. A very good movie, just as good as this one. And I feel like Taurus, in particular, is inspired by some of the artists of the modern emo rap era. Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, Pop Smoke, X, Dolph, Takeoff, PNB. All of these artists who passed at the height of their fame due to their demons and gun violence. Some things I'd improve on with this movie, though. One, it was way too cliched. Especially the fight scene and the first few minutes of the movie, where Cole and his assistant, Maddie, are at the interview, and he's making a scene because he thought it wasn't going to be live streamed in front of a bunch of people. I feel like that was a bit cliched. It could have been shorter. I feel like Megan Fox could have had more of a speaking role in this. Megan Fox plays Cole's ex-fiance, ex-wife, actually, his ex-wife, and she hardly had any dialogue. We saw mouthing in the studio fight scene, but there was hardly any dialogue from her. I think it would have been fitting, since she is Machine Gun Kelly's fiance, if she had a bit of a speaking role in this, as opposed to just being there. I feel like it could have focused on the positive aspects of Cole's career as well. It's kind of like what Last Days did, but I think this movie was trying to make a message. That wasn't necessary, in my opinion. And I feel like we could have had more interactions with Cole's daughter. She was awesome, and this actress who played her was awesome. And I feel like we could have had more interactions with her, like 3 maximum, at least. If not 4 or 5. She was adorable. So, and, what else? I feel like the crystal thing was irrelevant. Like, what does the crystal have to do with this? I get it, positive energy, but I feel like they could have left the crystal out. I get it, it's Cole's lucky charm, but I felt like it wasn't necessary. The ending could have been happy. It could have been Cole finally gets it together and spends the week with his daughter, but instead they chose to have him die, or at least that's what they implied. And the soundtrack, I feel like there could have been more MGK songs on the soundtrack. We have Eyes on Fire with Naomi Wild, War with TJ, Born with Horns, and his Girls Like You cover. There could have been more songs on that soundtrack by him instead of those 4 songs, and then Temptations song, like Wild Now, which is a snippet I posted on my channel last night, could have been on the soundtrack. It fit the vibe. But I guess it really doesn't matter. Overall, this movie was awesome. It's a clear representation of what artists go through. Feeling the pressure to be an animal for a monkey, actually, and dance for the fans. So they stay relevant. The labels not doing anything to help them, yet guaranteeing they will, and feeding them with money and a recording studio, and things like that. Uh, I feel like if Tim Sutton ever makes another movie, he should do a sequel to Taurus with YouTubers and content creators. They deal with just about the same pressures as the musicians and actors and all those people. In fact, I might make that movie. Obviously, it would have to be family friendly, but maybe I could get some of my friends together, like Rowan, Toppy, B, Brandon, Jake, Plante, and we could make something similar to Taurus in 2023. I'll think about that, but overall, as I said, Taurus is excellent. That's it for the review. If you like what you saw, subscribe down below, and I'll see you in the next one.